Imagine waking up in the city that never sleeps, surrounded by skyscrapers worth billions, while inside your wallet sits less than the cost of a dinner out. How does someone survive in New York City, the most expensive city in America, while earning just the minimum wage? This isn't just a question. It's the everyday reality for thousands of New Yorkers. From tiny apartments to juggling multiple jobs, their stories reveal a side of New York you don't see in movies. Today we're diving deep into the hidden struggles, survival hacks, and raw truths of living on minimum wage in New York. The reality of minimum wage in New York. As of 2025, New York's minimum wage stands at $16 per hour for most workers. Sounds decent, right? But here's the twist. When the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan hovers around $4,000 a month, those numbers don't add up. Even in outer boroughs like Queens or the Bronx, rents often start at $1,800 to $2,200 for small spaces. The math is brutal. If you're working 40 hours a week at minimum wage, you bring home about $2,560 a month before taxes. After taxes, transportation, and groceries, the city swallows your paycheck whole. This gap between income and cost of living is what forces thousands into creative survival strategies. The struggles people face. Housing is the biggest. Most can't afford apartments alone. Shared rooms, living with strangers, or squeezing into family apartments becomes the norm. Food choices are limited. Forget fancy brunches. Many rely on dollar pizza slices, discount groceries, and food pantries to make it through the month. Healthcare remains another challenge. Even with Medicaid or workplace insurance, co-pays and unexpected bills can devastate a month's budget. And then there's the mental strain. The hustle never stops. Stress about rent, bills, and survival creates a constant mental load that impacts relationships and health. Personal stories. Meet Jessica, a 27-year-old barista in Brooklyn. She wakes up at 5 a.m., catches 2 trains, and spends 8 hours serving coffee with a smile. Her rent is $1,100 for just one room in a 3-bedroom apartment she shares with strangers. After utilities, she has $200 left for food and transportation. Or Miguel, a security guard who works nights in Manhattan. His hourly wage is $16. He picks up extra shifts to cover rent in Queens. That means sleeping 4 to 5 hours a day, eating quick meals from dollar menus, and rarely seeing his kids awake. These aren't rare stories. They're daily life for thousands in New York. Survival hacks people use. Despite the challenges, New Yorkers are known for resilience. Here's how minimum wage workers survive. Roommates and shared housing make life possible, even if privacy disappears. Public transportation becomes the only option. Owning a car is nearly impossible. Many turn to gig apps like DoorDash, Uber, TaskRabbit, or freelance work online to squeeze out extra income. Community help is another lifeline. Food banks, churches, and community programs offer free meals and clothing. Extreme budgeting becomes a daily routine. From coupon apps to discount stores like Dollar Tree, every dollar is stretched. The cost breakdown. Let's break it down realistically. Rent for a shared room can be $1,000 to $1,200. Utilities and internet cost about $100 to $150. A monthly MTA subway pass is $132. Groceries range from $250 to $300. A phone bill adds $50 to $70 more. That's already over $1,600. Add in any emergencies and you're in the red. This is why many minimum wage workers take 2 jobs. Some work more than 60 hours a week just to survive. The psychological impact. Living paycheck to paycheck in a city full of wealth creates a unique mental strain. You're surrounded by luxury, designer stores, rooftop bars, and tourists spending thousands. Yet your reality is rationing meals and worrying about eviction. This contrast fuels frustration but also resilience. Many say it motivates them to dream bigger, fight harder, and use New York as a stepping stone. Silver linings and opportunities. Not everything is dark. Many workers find strength in networking. New York is full of opportunities, and a chance meeting can lead to better jobs. Free education and programs at libraries, city centers, and nonprofits offer courses and certifications. Side hustles sometimes grow into full businesses, graphic design, tutoring, or reselling items online. And there's the energy of New York itself. Despite hardships, people feel alive here. The city's diversity, culture, and drive fuel ambition. What needs to change? Experts argue that raising the minimum wage is not enough. The real issue is housing affordability. Even at $20 per hour, New Yorkers would still struggle without policy changes. Affordable housing, healthcare access, and stronger worker protections are part of the solution. The big question: could you survive in New York City on minimum wage? What would you cut first? Housing, food, or fun? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you've lived this reality, share your story. New York is a city of dreams, but for many, it's also a city of survival. Behind every latte served, every security guard shift, every late-night delivery rider, you'll find someone fighting to make ends meet. These are the untold stories of minimum wage workers in the Big Apple. Stories of grit, sacrifice, and determination that keep this city running.